Hi, it's just a pretty face here. I finally made the video for the cosmetology practical exam procedures. It took me a long time. I hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye. So immediately upon assignment to your work area, you would have to clean your work area with a EPA approved sanitizing solution and a paper towel. Step 2 is placing clean towel on work area. For step 3, attach a bag on your workstation. Make sure you bring tape. Okay. For step 4, small bag labeled first aid kit with 2 to 3 band-aids, alcohol pads, towelettes, gauze, just in case you get cut. Step 5 is sanitizing hands with hand sanitizer. For step 6, secure and drape mannequin to workstation with a countertop clamp. I used a kid's cape. I put a towel and a neck strip before I put the cape on. For step 7, you will continue to supply your workstation with the things you need for the hair cutting techniques. Which include your shears, your razor, and your thinning shears, which is optional. Your cutting combs, your butterfly clips, water bottle, and a towel, just in case you want to clean your hands. So after you are done supplying your workstation, you will step back and wait for your examiner to examine your station to make sure everything is correct. After the examiner examines your workstation, you can start your hair cutting techniques. So for the hair cutting techniques, the first thing you want to do is to establish a 0-degree perimeter guideline from 6 to 7 inches. Minimum 6 inches, maximum 7 inches. After you complete the 0-degree guideline, demonstrate a 90-degree layered haircut using a traveling guide with vertical partings throughout the cut. Use vertical subsections to establish a 90-degree elevation cut. Use a comb to set length to 6 to 7 inches. I personally mark my combs 6 inches with nail polish, a white nail polish, just so I can have it correctly. Okay, so while you're doing your haircut, the examiner is going to come over to you for you to demonstrate removal of excess bulk with either a razor or thinning shears. Just remove bulk. It doesn't matter where you do it at, as long as you demonstrate that you know how to properly use it. So after you demonstrated removal of excess bulk, sweep hair in clean area, sanitize your hands, and then set up for your next procedure, which is blow drying styling. After completing your hair cutting techniques, you will now set up your station for the blow dry styling part of your exam. You can leave the water bottle on your station from the beginning of your exam to the end, so you don't have to worry about that. Also the hand sanitizer. For this one, you just need your blow dryer, your concentrator nozzle, your round brush, and your sectioning clips. I always keep a towel just in case I want to clean my hands. That's just me. So for your next procedure, which is blow drying, you have only 15 minutes to complete the round brush blow dry. So for this part, they want you to bring down a 1-inch subsection and blow dry using round brush and correct techniques. For this portion, they don't want to see random blow drying. So make sure that you are using your nozzle and going with the brush. Make sure you completely turn the brush. You can re-wet the hair if you want to. I wouldn't suggest it, especially when you're trying to dry it, because if it's not completely dry, you probably will lose points. Once you're done, store implements when completed. Turn everything off and put everything away. Remove all supplies that is no longer needed. And when you're done with this portion, make sure that you step back from the mannequin and wait for instructions to set up for the next procedure, which is the thermal curling. So for the round brushing, just make sure that you're turning the brush and going down with the hair. And make sure you have the nozzle coming down with you with the brush. So you will, twirl your brush and also have the blow dryer come down with you as you come down. So I hope that makes sense, but yeah. After the blow dry portion of the exam, you are now going to get into the thermal curling, which is 20 minutes. For this, they want you to create 2 on-base barrel curls. Clip and let cool. Place hard rubber comb on the iron for safety. When prompted by examiner, form the third one. So make sure you only make 2 before showing them the last one. After you're done with the barrel curls on the top of the head, they want you to create vertical spiral curls on the side of the head. So after you complete your blow styling techniques, clean your station and start supplying your station for your thermal curling iron techniques. You need your Marcel iron, hard rubber comb, heat resistant, sectioning clips, and a towel so you can wrap around the iron once you're done with the procedure. For the thermal curling, they just want 2 base barrel curls, scalp to end. They want to make sure that you are clicking the Marcel iron and putting the comb to secure that you don't burn a client on the scalp. And then create 2 spiral curls on the side of the head and wait for your instructor to show them the third one. The same thing goes to the top. So make sure you do 2. Wait until your instructor tells you to do the last one. With spiral curls, you do the same thing, okay? So once you're done with the thermal curling, make sure when you're putting your things away that you wrap your Marcel iron with a towel before you put it away. I'm pretty sure they're going to look upon that, so just be careful and make sure that you remember that step before you put it away. So after the thermal curling iron techniques, you will now begin the roller placement. The supplies needed for roller placement is a rat tail comb or all-purpose comb, sectioning clips, full-size rollers, the beige ones, pin curl clips, and roller clips to secure the rollers. So for roller placement, you will only have 10 minutes to complete 3 rollers on base. Well, actually, it's the first one is a 45-degree angle from the face and roll towards the scalp. The second one is half off base.